Hello, my name is Dr. Ruthie. I'm a professional sexuality educator and I blog over at exploringintimacy.com. But today I'm here thanks to the great folks at funwares.com answering your questions about sex and relationships. If you want to ask me a question, you should send it on over to my email at AskDrRuthie, spelling's right down there, AskDrRuthie at funwares.com. You can also tweet me at Dr. Ruthie, same spelling. And let's go over our first question here by email. This is a really good one. Hello, Dr. Ruthie. Hello, Elle. I have been with my boyfriend for over a year now, and he is unable to orgasm unless he masturbates. Nothing I try, vaginally, orally, or manually, works for him. I joke that he uses a kung fu grip, and that is why it only works when he does it himself. But it really bothers me that what I'm doing isn't working for him. Do you have any suggestions for things to try so we can both have satisfying sex? Thanks, Lindsay. Good question, Lindsay. I'm so glad that you asked it, and I have a few ideas for you. First of all, a good idea would be to just take a look at any prescription or street drugs that he's doing and take a look online and see if people commonly have sexual side effects with those. Antidepressants, anti-anxieties, and lots of other medications can make a person's penis or vulva, whatever you happen to have, less sensitive and require a higher level of stimulation in order to bring an orgasm about. So always check for medical things like that first, or anything else that may be affecting, sensitivity in that area of the body. The second thing is just to know, once you've ruled out any particular medical things that might be going on, that some people just need a whole heck of a lot of really intense stimulation to get off. And that goes for regardless of your gender, body type, and anatomy. It may just be that that's what he responds to the best, so that's also something to keep in mind, although it doesn't directly answer your question. I have a question for you. Is it bothering you more or is it bothering him more? Because if this is something that's bothering you because you're worried you can't give him the kind of sex he wants, have a heart-to-heart conversation and trust him to be a big boy and answer your questions honestly. Is he satisfied and happy with sex where he can have intercourse or whatever else the two of you want to do and then he ends up orgasming when he gives himself a hand job? If he likes that, except for the fact that it bothers you, then look into different ways that you can participate with him having that orgasm at the end through his own hand job, but you can be an active part of it, whether it's licking, kissing, touching, paying attention to other parts of his body, contributing with some prostate play or a sex toy or things like that. It's okay to get off with manual sex. There's lots of women who pretty much only get off when they masturbate or with manual sex. And there's nothing wrong with guys who are like that too. Now that said, I will also say that we tend to orgasm in the way that we make a habit of orgasming in. And so it can be pretty common for guys to have an easier time with masturbating because they can do it as fast as they want, as hard as they want, and they have that feedback loop. They can feel exactly what's working and what isn't, and they can just adjust automatically. Now, if it seems like it's not about a penis sensitivity thing, and it's not about performance anxiety, and it's not about medications or anything like that, it just is kind of perhaps the habit he's in, and he would know the answer to that question best, whether that's the case, then that's a time for him, if he wants to change how the two of you have sex together, to practice getting off when he masturbates by using a little softer type of stimulation or alternating between harder stimulation and lesser until he gets used to different types of stimulation leading to orgasm. And to remember that doing that is going to take patience. It's not going to happen in a week. It's certainly not going to happen in a single masturbation session. But all of these are ideas that the two of you can talk about and discuss, see if they might work for you, and to remember that there's nothing wrong with the way you guys are having sex either. It just means more opportunities to have fun in different ways, but hopefully you're still able to enjoy the other activities, just knowing that his orgasm will happen in a different way, and the two of you can plan around that. I'm Dr. Ruthie. I hope these give you some good conversation starters that leads you to a place where you're both happier with your sex life together, whether it changes or whether it stays the same. And I will see you at the next video.